Good morning, everybody. We're going to pick up on our balloon twisting tutorials. Pardon the expression, but let's have a cow, man. A relatively simple balloon. It does take three 260s. I'm using white. It's a white cow. If you want to have a chocolate cow, use brown. Anyway, so we'll need three of these. One dark colored balloon, black, blue, navy, whatever makes you happy, for his ears. And finally, I'm going to use a little round white for his nose. You can also use, for example, a pink heart would be wonderful for this as well. But to make it is fairly easy. And the good news is the stick body you can use for all sorts of things, not just cows. Let me show you. Simply going to inflate our 260. Now, in the case of the little model I made over there, if anything, he's too big. He's too tall and thin. That's not how I think of a cow. Now, if you want that, that's great. But if you want something smaller, make it smaller. This is what I'm going to do. Starting with his feet. Now, if I were doing this fancier, for example, this was a table decoration, I wouldn't do the feet out of white. I would make a pair of black hooves, and likewise for his hands, or what do you want to think of as a cow. All right. So we want to make a little loop. And again, if you make it big, you have a really tall cow. So I'm going to make a shorter cow. All right, so just two normal twists, lock together, one big twist, lock together. This extra part, as we've done many times in these tutorials, we're just going to pop off. And if you'd rather use the scissors, be my guest. Anyway, tie that off so our cow doesn't deflate. We have our feet and legs of our cow. Going to do the same thing for his arms, or whatever you want to call it for a cow, and his body. Okay, wise guy, try that again. Now 3 strikes and you're out. Try this the other way. Once more, and I'm going to quit. There we go. I haven't been feeling the best lately, so my ear isn't as good as it normally is. But anyway, same thing as before. We're going to tie it off so our ear doesn't leak out of our cow. I'm not going to give him hooves up here. If I were going to do that, I'd take a little black, make a two-fold, put it on the end. There's his hooves. Anyway, so figure out how long you want his arm to be. In my case, it's about 6 fingers. Going to make a pair of shoulders, which are just 2 round 1 inch or 1 finger bubbles that you turn into ear twists, or whatever you want to think of them as. Okay, so arm, shoulders, come down, take his body, put it through his legs, keep the screen from dying. All right, come back up, link him through our shoulders. When I'm done, I'll take a scissors, cut off the excess there. But right now we just have a little body. All right. Now, you can make this any animal you want, or any creature you want for that matter. If I had a space alien head, I would inflate that, put it on top, boom, it's a space alien. If take a smiley face, put it on top, it's a smiley face guy. If you've seen the balloon tutorial I did for the Easter bunny hat, where there's a big bunny face on front, make the bunny face, put that on top, and he's a bunny, and you get the idea. Anything can go on top here. In our case, we're going to try and do the head, see if my throat will work any better. There we go. Anyway, now for this, because we do want to attach that to our shoulders, I'm going to give it a little neck first. In our case, we're doing a cow. But we could do dog, cat, bird, bat, whatever. Anyway, so I'm just going to make a short little neck. And then a pair of cheeks. This is similar to what we did for the Easter Bunny hat. So cheek, twist. And the other cheek, because otherwise it looks silly, twist. And the rest of this is going to be the top of the head. So we're going to fold over. Whoop! Fold over, leave some space here. And we're going to twist that to lock it in place. Right. And whoop! And this excess, just like before, we're going to pop it off or cut it off. And tie that off so it doesn't escape. Now at this point we're nearly done. We do want to give our cow some ears. That's what our dark color blue is for. But head, ears, and for what we're doing, that's about long enough. I'm using brown big in black, dark blue, whatever color you want your colors to be. You could make them white if you wanted. And we went just a couple of short little ears, about 4 fingers, give or take. As the old joke goes, your hand size may vary. And pinch, twist. And just like before, we'll pop off the excess and tie it off so it doesn't leak on us. And we're all but done. Now, if I weren't making a video, I'd actually have done the ears first and then lock that in as I'm wrapping it around. But for clarity, I'm doing it this way. Anyway, so here's our ears. We're going to try and put through our cow's head. And I say to the kids while I'm kissing, don't let anyone do this to you in real life, that would hurt. But, and as I'm doing this, assuming I'm doing this in front of an audience, I would do all sorts of cow puns, stealing from Abbott and Costello. Hide, hide, the cow's outside. So who's afraid of a cow? And we'll move along. It behoofs me to stop these puns, but you get the idea. All right, so we have here the best laid plans of mice and men. And if your ears get undone like mine did, it's easy enough to fix. Because I forgot to lock it like I normally do. Because I was too busy talking. But here we have our cow head. Almost done. We're going to add a little nose. Like I say, a pink heart would probably be better, but don't need a huge nose for a cow. So that looks about right. And if you're one of the people who measures everything, 4 or 5 fingers across. Anyway, we'll tie it off. Simply going to attach it to his cheeks. I'll make a joke about dancing cheeks to cheeks, but done enough of that today. Anyway, pull his nose up. There's our cow head. We attach our cow head to our shoulders. And other than using our marker to draw a face on, or stickers, if you want to use stickers, be my guest. And when we straighten everything out, there's that little cow. Like I said, I'll grab some scissors and clip that off after I tie it, but that's really it. Now, a couple of real quick points. One is I would not do this for line work. If you have a line of 20 kids, and I've done line work where I have 50 and 100 in the hot sun lining up for a balloon. Okay, it simply takes too long. I haven't looked at the timer on the video as I'm recording it, but I'm willing to bet you it's been a good 5-10 minutes. And my daughter's calling me, so we're done. Have a cow, man. Bye now.